Hello and welcome to Tutorials Point. Today in conversion rate optimization, we will discuss about testing. What precisely testing is important, why testing is important, how testing works, what needs to be done in terms of testing and what can be tested, how it will improve your conversion rate optimization. Let's get started with it. What in the first place is testing is all about? Testing is a process and methodology used and implemented to test websites, web applications, softwares, landing pages, and with an intent and objective to eliminate bugs, issues, make it more user friendly in generating leads and increased conversions. Testing is a methodology, a practice, a process that is used and implemented to test websites, web portals, web applications, landing pages with an objective to improve the efficiency of the pages and make sure that it improves in generating leads and conversions. Testing is when you build a website or when you build a web application or a software or a landing page, the developers do all the development process. When the development process is completed, you need to actually do a lot of testing for the websites or the landing page that you are building. The more the testing, the better the product. The better the product, the better the leads. The more the leads, the more the conversions. And the ultimate goal is actually to improve the conversion rate of your landing page or a website. And you will get conversions, good conversions, improved conversions when the page is completely tested and implemented. And that is precisely what testing is all about. Why testing in the first place? Testing helps in identifying the bugs. There could be a possibility that you have a particular website or a landing page, and on that landing page you have a form where you are requesting the users to register and join and subscribe to that mailing list. When I register, perhaps the particular field is not working, the submit button is not working, it is not properly aligned, there are typos in that, there are many issues and concerns. Do you think that kind of a landing page with that kind of a form will work in improving your conversion rate? It will never, the conversions will never happen because it is not tested properly. And this is precisely one of the reasons why testing is extremely important and crucial. Testing can be manual and automated. There are multiple ways that testing can be done. Testing can be done manually by the testing engineers. The testing can also be done through an automated process, and there are many automated processes that are actually available to test a website or a landing page or a software through an automated process by getting the results, and you can actually analyze and fix those issues, concerns and bugs of your website or a landing page. Testing is done for design, content and the functionality. You can do multiple kind of a testing. The testing can be designed to ensure that the design is completely aligned, the user interface is looking good, there are no issues and concerns in terms of the boxes, in terms of the banner, in terms of the heading, in terms of the content flow, in terms of the body, in terms of the footer, in terms of the alignment in the browsers. The design can be also be tested, and the content has to be tested. This is very extremely important. The content you write, the first draft, the second draft, finally the content is ready, you have tested, and that tested content has to be uploaded and integrated with the design of your website or landing page. The more you do proofreading of your content, the better so that you can eliminate all the typos, issues, concerns related with the content. And the functionality, when you have functionality on the website and a landing page, extremely important to do the testing related to the functionality. When a particular button is clicked on a website or landing page, it has to work. The functionality has to work behind the scenes in the website or a landing page. The functionality need to be tested. So these are the key areas where you need to do the necessary testing. Responsiveness to various machines and browsers. Every website, every landing page that you see these days are responsive websites and landing pages. That is precisely because the users are browsing the websites and the landing pages through multiple machines. It could be a desktop, it could be a laptop, it could be a smartphone, or it could be a tablet. And all these machines, all these browsers have to actually show your website or a landing page clearly, crisply, without any deviations, without any issues and concerns. So, the responsive part in testing is extremely important, and the browsers, it has to, the website or the landing page has to clearly show everything that is made available on the landing page, multiple browsers, multiple machines, and it has to be responsive. Testing ensures the website or the landing page is in line with the user requirements and user friendliness. User friendliness is extremely important. The design, the user interface, the content that you write. Sometimes what happens is the banner, it is moved to the left side, it's moved to the right side, it's not aligned properly, and the user friendliness is what actually drives the conversions. The more the user friendly your website, the landing page, the better the conversions. Make sure that this is done properly. A well tested and implemented helps in generating leads and leads to conversions. A well tested website or a landing page, whichever it is actually the core point in driving leads and getting you the conversions. This is actually what helps for you, and make sure that you know when you have a website or a landing page, it is thoroughly and completely comprehensively tested across all browsers, all platforms, all machines, content, the design, the layout, the functionality, everything is tested properly. What are the best practices that you can think of implementing in testing? Three key areas are there. One is user interface, the second is user experience, and the third is usability. These are actually what engages with the users, the anonymous visitors who are coming to your website. The user experience, user interface, and the usability factors. And these three are the core important points that you need to actually thoroughly, completely test it. Responsiveness to multiple machines and the browsers. Responsiveness is the most crucial and critical factor. Any machine, any browser that the user is using, the website or the landing page has to look identical without any deviations in it. Images completely optimized in terms of size and quality. More often than not, we use a lot of images on our websites and on the landing pages. The images, sometimes we download it from somewhere and you use and implement it on the websites and the landing pages. They can be oversized, they could be very big in size. Make sure that you optimize those images that you have downloaded. Make sure that it is somewhere around 60K, 80K, it should not be more than that. Make sure that the images that you are using do not run into several MBs. It should not be oversized images. It puts a lot of load on your website and landing pages. Make sure that the images are completely optimized and in terms of quality, in terms of size. This is very important. Content flows, headings, subheadings, fonts and types are consistent. The fonts that you use across the website or the landing pages has to be identical and similar. You use a particular heading, a particular font and size, a type, use the same font type and same size for the rest of the headings, or the subheadings you are using a particular font and for a particular type, it has to be consistent. Use the similar font and type for the rest of the subheadings, and whatever the paragraphs, the bulleted point that you have got on a landing page or a website, what is the font size and what is the font type, use the same. There should not be any deviations in terms of font sizes and font types. Typos are eliminated, extremely important. Badly written content with a lot of grammatical errors, with a lot of spelling mistakes makes a very, very bad copy. Make sure that each and every word is thoroughly tested manually, thoroughly checked manually, proofreaded multiple times to make sure that the typos and the grammatical mistakes do not exist on your website and landing pages. In conclusion, what we have seen in this video is what is testing, why testing, and what are the best practices you can think of using and implementing in testing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again.